parry. Oh, look at that, yeah. I mean, you can see the power increasing already. Okay, that's awesome. So, welcome back to the world of Calamity. That intro was weird, wasn't it? I messed that up a little bit. Look, I did the classic intro yesterday. It's thrown me off. You join me in the world of Terraria. It's a miserable, rainy day. He says as he looks out of his window. Yeah, it's kind of miserable today. It's rubbish. It was meant to be sunny all week, and now it's an actual downpour. So here I am. I'm playing Terraria. I'm back inside. That's right. What are we doing today? We're doing Slime God. I'm actually very excited about Slime God. So we did take a little look at this yesterday, if you've not been keeping up. And don't worry if you're like, oh, you're making videos again? Trust me. Trust me. Look, come on. I'm all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. So yesterday we did take a small look at Slime God, but in true Chippy's Count fashion, do you know what? Pine wood is so expensive. I am not wasting any more money on a product, on a block that grows itself. Okay? Listen, as you all know, I've been a homeowner for a while now, right? We moved in back in August, and already I've killed a tree. I'm not even joking. My dad bought me a tree, I planted it, and I did not water it. I'm going to be honest, I did not know that they needed watering. You would assume that a tree would just water itself, right? I know that sounds daft, but listen, contextually, I live in England. It rains all the time. My neighbor came round and was like, hi, you know your tree is dead, right? I did not know it was dead. I just thought it was a late bloomer and there was no need to judge it, all right? Anyway, the moral of the story is we're chopping down wood. So the first thing we want to get doing is building a long platform. And we also want to change up our biome blade a little bit so that it's a little bit more powerful. Well, actually, what we need to do is we need to add back the range. So the thing is, a lot of you were gutted yesterday that I didn't give the desert variant a proper try. Now, I have a strong feeling you don't know why I did not give the desert one a proper try. And that's because I'm terrible at being close to a boss. If you've seen me for a while, you'll probably know this. I'm not good at it. But apparently it's a pogo stick. And you can also get a tooltip every time you make, well, you get the right, you know what I mean, right? You get a tooltip. Let me see. Hold down rice. Why do I keep saying rice when I read RMB? Why does my mind say rice? Conjures searing blades in front of you that get larger and stronger the more you hit enemies. The blades also can be used to bounce off tiles when in the air. So you were saying it becomes like a pogo stick. And I don't get how. Oh, it's a legitimate pogo stick. Oh, that's actually really cool. So they get bigger and stronger the more you use it. Oh, I kind of get it now. That's actually quite cool. It feels like rocket bouncing in a way. Oh, that's quite... you know what? I dig it. I get it. I dig it. It's definitely not for me, but at least we've checked it out now. Oh, no, it is legitimately quite cool though, isn't it? Oh, okay. All right, maybe I'm a newly converted fan. There we go. All right, it's slain. So yeah, long arena, and then we'll also move over to the grass. Oh wait, the ice one. Right, I'm gonna swap this over. Okay, no wait. Okay, we're on ice. We're gonna plant this in the ground. Bam. So we now have this ranged one, which is kind of like the Terra Blade, which I think is going to be a little bit more handy for us. I am well all over the place in this intro, aren't I? To tell you the truth, everyone, usually in the morning, I get up, I go for a nice long walk. It energizes me. I feel fantastic afterwards. I did not get the chance to do that today because the rain is miserable. It's really bad. Okay, I'm going to build the platform from here, and we'll give it a go. Also, the clothier has now moved in. His name is Alfred, not James, unfortunately. All right, maybe a death or two. Maybe we'll get the right outcome. So let's go spend 10 gold. Who are you? Don't tell Louise, or Louis, but I took some of his stuff and replaced it with angel statues. How could you, mate? So this is a Calamity NPC. I don't remember this NPC. Is this actually Calamity? Okay, interesting. Right. Sell me, sir, the counter scarf. Thank you very much. Wanderer's headband. Increases melee critical strike chance. Fighting bosses slowly empowers next melee attack up to 800%. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, so this replaces the Shield of Cthulhu. It's pretty good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right, let's build that platform. Right, so we've got a long arena. Let's actually give this a go. So I don't mind doing this at nighttime, but realistically, we probably do want to change to daytime to do this properly. But I will call this the warm-up, which is something I fall back on very often. But I legitimately do believe in the warm-up, okay? When do I ever beat a boss first try? Let's begin. So the sprite is slightly different. Somebody did ask me, did I notice if the sprite had changed? I didn't know. To be honest, I just look at it like a big, giant blob. so for me, the sprite change is not like the biggest thing in the world. Okay, I just got to remember to not stay miles and miles and miles away, because we do have the Terror Blade looking thing, but it's not exactly like it's, you know, the be-all, end-all. Oh, also, I probably should have made wings. That's actually a really good point. I should have made wings, really. So I think a big chunk of this is probably just going to be actually brute forcing the fight. I mean, I don't know if I've exactly got... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've got the best setup going, but I do think with some actually good dodging skills, I could crack this. So we did get bones in the last episode. We should actually be able to... I wonder if we could just make them now. Skyline wings, yeah. Bam. So 10% increased jump speed while wearing aero spec armor. That in itself is pretty baller. So let's have a little look. That feels a little bit nicer, actually. It feels a little bit more fluid. And that bonus is quite nice. Right, so let's do round number 2. And we'll see how these wings actually work for us. We'll give it a go. I mean, will it be good? I don't know. Also, somebody pointed out that these little Captain America shields, as I've been calling them, are not from the Biome Blade. They're from Luxor's gift. Now, that is something I would have realized, I swear, if I'd not had a giant break in the middle and kind of forgot that Luxor's gift just kind of adds random stuff to random weapons. Because when you forget that you're using it, you're like, ah, no, this must be how it's meant to be. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, a little bit of smooth brain there. So it seems like, or maybe I'm wrong, because some of them keep phasing out. Is it that you're meant to damage one, and then the other one phases out, and then it phases back in, or is it because I'm getting too far away? No, I think it's because... Oh, no, I actually can't tell now. I'm actually struggling. I think if I just keep moving about and trying to aim as best as I can, this won't be the worst thing in the world. But as you all know, aiming and moving about is a lot for me. Okay, all right. Oh, that was actually really good. I was kind of shocked we did that. Because here's the thing. We don't have infinite flight. But that kind of felt like we had infinite flight. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so it seems like these are... Oh my god, they're splitting up. And they're dropping little babies. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, we're doing all right. Once again, surprised I was able to fly during that. Now, once again, bear with me. Because here's the thing. I see the boss is phasing out. And when it phases out, I'm like, am I doing something wrong? People are definitely going to be upset about this. Because here's the thing. When I'm recording, I don't take in as much as when I'm, like, not recording. Do you know what I mean? Well, I think you probably know what I mean. Because you've seen it in firsthand. You've witnessed the terror that is me just kind of fumbling my way through things. Whereas you'll watch it and go, James, come on. Clearly, when this was happening, this is meant to happen. And it doesn't make you a know-it-all. It makes you, like, normal. Do you get me? Okay, so these are splitting up. Interesting. So do these split up? These two split up individually into two more. So we've destroyed one slime. Now we've just got to do the other. If this is the fight, we might actually be all right. I really do like Slime God, though. The music is incredible. And apparently after this, we get the first Arc Sword, which is another historical, legendary sword here on the channel. Big fan, big supporter, big believer. I've actually been a day one-er. You know, I knew them before they were famous. You know, I was in on the ground floor. I actually bought stock for 50 cents. And a packet of M&Ms. I mean, we've all been there, right? You've heard the stories. Okay. Okay, right. Let's go. Let's go. One thing I think about whenever I think of stocks is I think of the third person that was the founder of Apple. And it hurts me to my core every single time I think about this person. This person, for those that don't know, was the third founder of Apple. And after a few weeks of the company being live, he sold all of his shares, I think for like £500, right? Because he was nervous that the company wouldn't do well, because he'd had a business beforehand, before Apple, and it didn't do well. So he sold all his shares because he was nervous, and his shares today would be worth something like, I don't know, 50 billion, right? And I know it sounds like a made-up number, but it's probably something like that. And they did an interview with him, and as a career, he fixes old 80s arcade machines, and he's living life and he's happy. And I love that. But I think you would spend the rest of your days going, but what if? But what if? Maybe this man could have had 50 80s arcade machines. Maybe he's only got 49. It's not really something to joke about, but it's interesting, right? But he's doing all right. So, it's, you know, it's not like the end of the world. We don't all need to be billionaires, right? Where am I going with this? I'm like afraid he's going to listen and be like, oh man, why's Chippy bringing up my poor business decisions? Listen, Apple could have been doing well. You could have bought stocks in it later on. Anyway, Purified Jam. Purified Jam. Awesome. Right. Bam. We got a lot from that. Slime God Mask. Angry Mana Polarizer. Increases max mana by 50 and magic damage by 6. These are the kind of accessories that we get, and we're like, all right, let's slap this in the chest for now. But you know it's going to be relevant later when I have a panic and I go, oh, I need to be a mage now. Purified Gel. We got the gel pack, which, let me read it out. Permanently increases adrenaline damage by 15. Right, okay, awesome. Permanent upgrade. Abyssal Tomb. Okay. So it's like a little slime ball water bolt in a way. Overloaded blaster. Pretty cool as well. And we got that Purified Jam. Very nice. A big fan of jam at the moment. Recently, I've been eating porridge for breakfast every morning. I make my porridge. Small spoon of jam in there. To keep it sweet, but not too much, because then you negate the wonderful properties of jam. I mean porridge. I guess jam as well. Right, so with this, you can make Starter Gel Armor. So this is a full armor upgrade. Not too long after this. Pretty interesting. And I wonder if it's like, you could stick with this and have more mobility, or you could stick with this and have more damage or defense. Okay, so Fractured Arc. It's a Star Fury, an enchanted sword. Wait. Is it? Oh, okay. So this shocked me. I thought it was going to contain the enchanted sword and an Arcalis, but it's not. So that's not bad. And I think there was something else that people wanted me to check out. I think it might have been this. Gelatic Blades. Or I could be wrong. People could have just been leaning towards this. So I think we're obviously good to go with that, because we got the Arcalis, didn't we? That's what we got. So did we get a Star Fury though? Arc. Okay, we didn't. I don't think we did. Let me just double check. Star Fury. No, we didn't. Okay. Well, this is good, because this gives us an opportunity to go and grab one. Although, oh no, wait. Okay, you're right. I was like, have we got the planet, the floating islands for this? I think we're going to be fine. Right, let's go and grab one of those. Right, here we go. Another one. Please. Oh. These are really good items. So it's not exactly like I can be super upset about them. We only have 30 seconds left, though, on this grab. So we might have to take a beach potion and come back. But I think the world will give me one more. I mean, I don't know how far along we are, to be truthful. But I feel like the world will be nice to us. Let's see. How far along are we? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I assume there's probably a way to make a Star Fury, because there's a way to make... It seems like a way to make everything in this mod. Let me just double check I don't have one in my inventory. Okay, no I don't. Alright. Because I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked at all. Okay, right. Let's go back then. Yeah, we've definitely checked them all out. Alright. So, the Star Fury is made from a Platinum Broadsword, 10 Fallen Stars, and some Victory Shards. Okay. Not bad. So, I think we can make one of those broadswords. Or actually, let me just try and make... Yeah, okay, right. I was just about to say, do we even have the bars for it? No. So, I finally found some gold. Here's the thing. I kept passing on it because I thought it was some kind of modded ore. Like, I was like, nah, this ain't gold. Wait, is this actually gold? Okay, yeah, it's gold. All right. Thought I might have been baited again. So the only other thing we need is fallen stars. Now, I think the alchemist should sell them at this point. I know he does eventually sell them, but I wonder, for balancing reasons, whether that's already the case. Sky mill can go in there. At least we've got another sky mill. Right, so gold bars. Let's craft a whole bunch up. Golden broadsword, one of those bad boys. Let's see, do you sell stars, sir? You do. Okay, awesome. Super convenient. Look at you, alchemist. You are a true star. Okay, so Star Fury, bam, obtained. And then the arc can't be crafted yet. And why is that? Oh, okay. I get why I can't craft it. It's because we don't have the Arcalis in the actual crafting system, because they put it on here and forgot about it. Right, so slap that bad boy in there. And that should be everything that we need. Arc. Oh, there we go. Fractured arc. Bam. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's see. Using right mouse button will extend that arc out in front of you. Hitting an enemy with it will parry them, granting you a small window of invulnerability. You can also parry projectiles and temporarily make them deal 100 less damage. Parrying will empower the next 10 swings of the sword, boosting their damage and letting them throw projectiles out. A worn down and rusty blade once wielded against the evil of this world, ready to be of use once more. So we can parry like this. Oh wait, no wait. I think we might have messed it up. So that's the parry. Interesting. I didn't think that would be the way it works. Let me try it again. Really? Okay. Okay. And that's the actual sword. So you want to get close, give him a little shiv, empower it, swing it out. Do you know what? It's honestly kind of like the true Excalibur that we've been seeing. So that's very interesting. Right. So what is next? We've got Wall of Flesh. We also haven't done Queen Bee yet. Should we maybe give Queen Bee a go? I mean, I'm pretty terrible at Queen Bee, but I think it'd be fun. We got two pretty cool swords, so, you know. Well, what's the worst that can happen? He says, knowing full well that it's probably going to be a bit of a train wreck. Right, so let's give this a go. Parry. Oh, look at that, yeah. I mean, you can see the power increasing already. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool. Oh, I'm too powerful to parry most of the time. Now, the crazy thing about this is we actually haven't been underground in the jungle yet, which is wild to me. Because usually, I think most people that watch me would say this, I'm over-reliant on the jungle. Like, usually I'll get just enough and then go straight to jungle armor, trying to skip out, like, the ice biome and most of the underground. So that's actually really cool that we've managed to skip it for so long. I'm actually, like, a big fan of that. Right, so let's give this a go then. Chances are, probably won't beat it. Don't be too disappointed. This is very much classic me. All right. Let's see how we do. Okay. Bam. All right. Let's get it spawned in. Let's get up to the arena before we get, like, stun locked. Okay. Parry. Oh, I messed up the parry. Gotta wait for the ding. Waiting for the ding is actually quite funny, to be fair. All right. Oh, let me turn that off. I do like Featherfall, but not in this circumstance. Ding. There we go. Parry's activated. Let's get our rage. Oh, we're doing good. We're not doing good. To be honest, there was a part of me that was like, oh, you're going to be able to tank that. When I saw the health bar drop so fast, I was like, oh, you don't need to move around. You'll be fine. James, look, it's all right. It was not all right. I fumbled my way through this. This was tragic. So I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you in the next one. Peace.